Go then, the double stack towards sandbags actually looks to be quite fruitful here. Rain, once he goes down, they won't be assuming there's a second player there, but here comes the kills. I mean, thick and fast is simple, flamey, charming here, but remember, Skolzer is still there. Oh my god, he's fucked his life a little bit here, but still, he is alive, and he might win the round. Flamey, 12 points of health, doesn't go towards B.
What?
What was he doing?
I don't know. Was he?
Eagles being brought out. Simple has got deal and armor, and they haven't accounted for Bimasses. So that's going to be a guaranteed kill for him. Might struggle for the second. He gets it, but Simple takes him down in the end. So an MP9 available now. Second one.
The Glock.
Come out of top there. Has the Kevlar helmet. Molotov deployed towards the side. They needed to look up the close right positioning, and it's going to be Brokey. Striking first. Simple answer back. And now down to the 2 versus 1. Perfecto did play very well in the second half of Inferno here. Can he find his first big frag? Gets the dink, but not quite enough. Cold 0 at 3 in total. See this push from Nico now. We are going to see him go down towards the A ramp up. Perfecto ready and waiting. AK-47 in hand will get the first kill. Cold 0, we said middle will be important, and he is rising to the occasion. That's going to be his 8th kill found, and 0 deaths, of course, as well. Land advantage over FaZe, and they'll hold on to it. Bimas towards B takes down Flamey, Perfecto, and Boomage. So have to pick up the pieces. Now, bear in mind, neither of these teams actually play that map officially. We have no idea what they've been working on in the lab, and so far, so good for FaZe. This should be a round for them, unless this kill falls apart. Boomage finds it. Back to a 2-on-2.
So the rotation for Bimas can come across, but Brokey's pushing forward. He had to land that shot with the USP. The damage is nice, and that's set Bimas up. He's grabbed the first.
Like I said, there was a kit available for Bimas, but no grenades whatsoever. He starts to sneak in here. Is he ready for it?
What?
Absolutely is. Great shot. What a fantastic round. Gets it. They've done the heavy lifting, but still, Nico, he fancies a bit more here. Decent grenade towards Flamey, and this is a perfect push. It doesn't work out for them. Rain does get the second kill, maintains that man advantage, and Brokey, he misses the shot now, and this is the window. They've got to commit towards A. This kill is everything, and Rain, he can't find anything more with the MP9 here. 3 versus 2, Cold 0 and Bimas are close. The bomb hasn't gone down, of course. Here's a smoke. Plenty of time remaining, chat. They don't necessarily have to commit to this one, but that gap doesn't help him out at all. Does he sneak through this? Does he go round? He will. Cold 0 doesn't deny the plum, hoping to see if he can seal away a kill. I think it'll work out, but actually goes against him. Boomage should be confirming round number 4 here, and we did say, Chad, this is huge.
The $1,400 loss bonus will be coming on through, and now with the max rounds 12 in play, standard mid control, so we've seen the smoke over towards the construction position, aided by the Molotov. Bimas is going to get a kill over towards B and boosting up and over the smoke here. Brokey, he might have an opportunity if they make their way over, and Cold's actually going to find it. There's a gap. That's the bomb down.
Really?
Nico's grabbed another. This is falling out of control.
Okay, then. Partial buys available to them. They only needed one, Chad. That's all they needed. They've got themselves everything they need going for.
This is great as well, because if anybody goes for the cheeky little jiggle peek as well on that close wall, Flamey's going to have a huge advantage. And look at this. Nico on the boost, up and over 2 with the spray transfer. Drops the last 2 who saved in the previous round, and FaZe are looking good. They definitely have a good approach to this. Now it's Bimas' turn over towards B. He's going to have a shot at it as well, and they've just locked them out of everywhere.
This is looking so good for FaZe. Great setup there, and you can see the kind of... We've watched a team like Liquid, for example, this map. They're pre-firing that. Leisure will be pre-firing that every single time. We never see a kill on that boost.
Towards A they go. Nade lands perfectly at the feet of Boomage, and he'll be taken down with ease.
Well, here we go then. Very impressive start for FaZe. 5-1 up, but Simple, he's pulled a kill back, at least in this round for now. Round 7. Looking a bit more promising here as they recover the AK-47, a Tech-9 and Deagle to accompany it. As he makes his way up, that's more like it. World's best player showing us why he's earned that moniker, but still, it doesn't look like quite enough here. He'll be taken out. 2 great shots, but still.
How did the CT1 even get there?
Like they made that easier in this iteration as well. But here's the booth. No one's checking the booth, of course. And there we have it. This is like us on the map right now, Chad. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Oh no, this is definitely a clunky game of Counter-Strike here on Vertigo as 2 remain. Electronic and Boomage, they have to salvage something. We're over the halfway mark of the first half here. This is round number 8, and Electronic has spotted up 1. Boomage will get a kill. Meanwhile, this is just 1v1 duels across the map.
You haven't seen anything like it.
It's
Welcome
good. It's
to
good
the world's
fun.
best teams here. I've never seen it.
From like you probably had this plenty of times as well, because Electronic's going to go down very soon. But
now he knows he's been set up. That smoke helps him out tremendously, but he's being surrounded. Broken needs to back him up towards shore. How is he still going? Finally taken down by Simple. 20 seconds remain as the smoke gets deployed. They're trying to get that bomb down. They can sacrifice one player. They can make this play happen. It's Cold Zera. He pushes his way through, and this is absolute chaos. You can see it's not quite as beautiful as we used to seeing here on Vertigo. Very scrappy as Bimas will deny the plan. and presumably the round. Flamey, he's got no chance, Chad, and this is puggy now. Very puggy.
8-1, and Flamey, he's going to do his absolute best to hold on to this AK-47. BMAS unable to take him down after.
Out for them.
Yeah, I think, well, we have Nuke actually coming up as map number 3, because we did have NaVi stealing away Inferno as map number 1. Obviously, this one's not done just yet. Simple over the top, trying to make sure it isn't done just yet. Brokey will get the trade, not ready for the second, and Electronic finally on the board. So NaVi, the construction position, has one to find. A smoke towards CT, and well, that could have been the open door right there. He will fall, and that leaves all pressure on...
Exactly what happened on Inferno, Chad. If you remember, they had 8-1 scoreline. They got the last 3 rounds, and it went 8-4. They pulled it back and then won the game. Could they replicate those scenes? The money's certainly not in the same position. If you remember, it was FaZe there after losing their massive... Let's have a look then, Chad. It's going to be coldzera defending middle, but Boomich does make himself known. It's not worked out, though. A couple of kills come in for FaZe. coldzera does significant damage towards Flamey. Not quite enough as Brokey rattles off shot with the AWP. He won't be finding the kill, but Flamey, he answers back. That could be the bomb plant here. It certainly is. Simple. It's happening again, Chad. These last 3 rounds always seem to fall apart for FaZe. Rain will be left in a 3 versus 1. He will get Flamey, no problem, but still. The final boss. Simple, waiting the other side. Thought it's a flashbang, but the flashbang is actually very effective here. Rain can do this. Great shot. 1 versus 1. Perfected towards the beast there. He's out of position. He's fluffed it. He's absolutely fluffed it there. Rain with a huge clutch. Trying to get its early information. You can see BMAS. He is very committed to this one. He's being baited in by Brokey as well. This should be perfect. BMAS should be on for a couple. They're going to have no idea. He's there. But Perfecto, knife out. It's going to cost him his life. And there's a couple of kills now. Simple with the orb. This is far from ideal. Running out of bullets and still with time to reload. Grabs the AK-47. Electronic will wallbang him. And now...
Not this late either. You wouldn't be expecting somebody here. There's no Molotov in play. The smokes are going down. And look at this. Nico steps out. The last 2 kills. That's a 10-2 half right there for FaZe Clan.
Things confusing. And it's going to be a straight-up B rush. It's going to be the first kill for Simple, but Brokey will answer back. A straight-up B rush from FaZe there. It's working out tremendously. Brokey has looked sharp today, to say the very least. Bomb down. Could be the round in itself. The CTs rotate back in, but they've got so much to do here. Nico on the backstab as well. He's towards the A site.
This is actually fantastic news for FaZe here, having somebody up so close. He can pivot off either side from the calls of his teammates. He's actually going to fight first. So Brokey, what can he get done here? With the Glock in hand, he's fighting on the left, the right, the left, the right. He doesn't know where to go, but the kills are happening around him. Brokey just had to stand tall, and he will get the final. Rain, it can be a little bit clunky.
There's a lot of things.
Yeah, certain bars it can hit, certain ones it doesn't. You have to really spend a bit of time practicing. Not just, if you see someone do it in the stream, that's great, but when you have to jump on in at home, you got to make sure you're doing it right, and Flamey wasn't. He's going to be taken out of the equation. Boomich goes down.
We're going to see it coming to its logical conclusion now. FaZe, to be honest, they looked like the better team on Inferno in that first half. It looked like they were running away with it. Fantastic effort from NaVi to actually take that first map. But we are going to go to a third, unless something absolutely ridiculous happens right now. Perfected does get 1. Simple to extinguish the smoke, but I feel like that's all he can do. One more frag to be found potentially, but that's going to be FaZe converting map number 2 there. We go